This ended up in no man's land. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe gets into some space.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
And a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Lincoln. Camavinga. Foden. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And he's had a hit! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Endrick. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Looking for the run. And he lines up a cross. And he's taking no chance. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Foden receives, now Foden. That is a crunching tackle. No foul, says the referee. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's intervened well there. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Endrick. Saka. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Foden is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Kukçu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Saliba spots it and intercepts. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 18. Neymar. Número 17. Número 16.
Here we go again.
Número 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving...
Shot a goal!
Número 13.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Benfica are now shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Saliba gathers from the goal kick. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk. Foden. Can he get it through? Now there's a... He's having a shot! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Serginho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. No way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. An instinctive... Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Foden. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Foden. There's the shot! No mistake! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Benfica grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's Kane! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Real chance! It's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Saliba. And that is a little undercooked. Mkhitaryan. Well-timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. And this is Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane. Kane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Tries to play it through. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just eases him off the ball. Kane. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Camavinga. It could be in here. That is a great pick out. And Alexander-Arnold. Mkhitaryan is the guilty party there. Now it's Foden. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ha segnato al sesto minuto numero 11.
So, a breakthrough already. Jorginho. And the pass is intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Has a shot! Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gets a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jorginho. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? Swings in across. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nuno Mendes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't show...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, has another go! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Tries from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Kimmich. Yamal. Kimmich. And Yamal. Rafinha. Foden. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And this is Ronaldo. Kimmich. Jorginho. And it's Kimmich. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Lincoln. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. He's found a way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. That's a quick free kick. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Lincoln. Well played. Important challenge, that. Koundé has been caught there. It's a foul. Rafinha. Still no way through. The defending it. Camavinga! Played in deep. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target, but that has not gone well. Yamal. Chance here to counter. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27.
So,
Numero
time for
17.
changes on both sides,
Lasciano il
actually.
campo per il numero 21. Il numero 13. Cambio di giocatori.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
There's the start of the second half.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get onto this? He has found a way through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Numero 19. Numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
il numero 22. Il numero 10.
Crosses it in here.
Well played and well cleared.
He's going for goal. Volleyed effort.
Serginho really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk out-muscles him. It looked as though that might lead to something. And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's chosen to go back. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Serginho. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now the ball, terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Lincoln.
L'affluenza di
Rafinha.
quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Jorginho. Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, no joy this time. Time and again they are repelled. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Koundé. And it's Serginho. Threads one in. And this is Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Neymar. Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet. He is through here. Oh, it's played into the area. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Serginho in with the challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross into the box. Now it's Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kane. He's had it taken off him. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. Jorginho. Koundé calmly anticipates. Jorginho. And he's lost his man here. Hazard purring through the gears. Takes a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Kane. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Kane. He's picked his way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah,
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he tries a shot! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
that's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found a way through. Kane. Played into space. Oh, what a mistake! And he's got the beating of his... And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk getting this one clear. He's found some great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has been caught there. It's a foul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Salah, he's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to get it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Oh, terrible pass. He might be in here. That is good strength. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one, going for goal! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And they've got a throw. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Now it's Foden. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Pressure coming in from all directions. Mohamed Salah. Plenty to aim at here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Camavinga, who's on a run down the left wing. Mbappe. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And it's Robertson. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Kane. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Foden. Looking here to chip it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Caught offside that time. Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Foden. Foden takes control of it and he's on the move. Foden! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Oh, that is rather wayward. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rodri calmly anticipates. Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
And he has been fouled there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ronaldo going full steam ahead down the left flank. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes, it's there! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Messi and Alexander-Arnold. Kane in with the challenge. Back into the middle. Kane. It's Kane! Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe has it out wide and in space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played through for the wide man. No, that was never going to make it.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Kane. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's on it, can he get away? Cristiano Ronaldo! Robertson. And it's Bellingham. And it's Serginho. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. And here's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Swung over. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. He's had a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Kane finds himself offside.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Son Heung-min. Gehi. Oh, super find. And he's away. And it's Belling. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Azar. Caicedo. Azar. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, this looks sharp. So, what can they make of this? Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Kane. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? An opportunity then to pull clear here. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Tries from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Robertson is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bellingham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Hazard. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.